beautiful map, Belshire Beach, calming shores, lovely jungles, and I'm Kingleman.
I'm Meristematic.
As we get started here, we will have a PvP. A lot of mirror matchups in this tournament so far have been casted.
Artisine has apparently played all PvP so far.
Oh, a very Protoss-heavy tournament.
So perhaps very good at this matchup, as he has advanced all the way.
He must be. infHarm, he stated before the game he likes to go by Infinity as his clan tag, and Harm is his name. He actually already has a clan in Silver League. This is very interesting to see the amateur level StarCraft developing. Alright, we see the orange Protoss here down in the right hand corner, and in the top left we see Artisine, our blue Protoss. Now, Belshire Beach, let's talk a little bit about this map.
Not a lot of people have
introduced it very recently, and or actually, yeah, it was the IC Cup actually that introduced it, and it was very awesome because it was a Zerg map. It was a Zerg match. It was the first time that we got to see creep underwater.
Very exciting indeed. The water all able to be traversed on this map. Don't get any strange ideas about people sinking. None of them are Master Chief.
None of them are Master Chief.
We can see the early scout from Infinity's Harm. He does figure out where his opponent is, maybe more important.
The warp gate was a little bit ahead for our blue Protoss. Our Artisine has put down his warp gate a little sooner. This will allow him to get an early zealot.
We do see the gas timing. Infinity's Harm, though, hiding his probe here.
Very possible, as we see 4-gate almost exclusively used in the Protoss v Protoss matchup.
It has been discovered recently that a 3-gate can actually hold off a 4-gate. A lot of pros messing around with 3 gates, and PvP actually evolving somewhat, but at these lower levels is still almost exclusively 4-gate versus 4-gate.
And although it is 4-gate versus 4-gate, they could end up, the trend has gone that most players will, even if they're going economic, will get a 4-gate just as defense, and will just produce units as defense, and will still end up at about an even economic standpoint with his other Protoss brethren.
You see Artisine opting for an early zealot, whereas Infinity's Harm has not built that zealot. So saving up that mineral, maybe for probes, just to try and get a little advantage here.
They may also be adding warp gates.
Very, very well timed out for both players as they do finish at the exact same time. There's a second zealot on the way from Artisine. Still no units on the way from Infinity's Harm.
Now we see a lot more energy is going to be able to put into Artisine's warp gates, as he only chrono boosted out a few probes. You don't actually need to chrono boost out any. You can use all of them on the warp gate, and then all of them on units after that. It makes a 4-gate much faster. But if both players are doing it, it looks like Artisine may come ahead here if he keeps chrono boosting that up. He does. He does slow it down.
Twilight Council.
Proxy Twilight Council. This could be interesting. This could mean DTs. He could hide his Twilight Council up here, and then he could hide his Dark Shrine right next to it, and we could see some proxy DTs on this.
We do see the robotics facility coming down as well for Artisine, so neither player opting for a strict 4-gate in this matchup. Actually, no chrono boost being spent on the warp gate research for Artisine. This is a very strange PvP.
Very, very unusual, very strange. As we spell it out for Artisine.
There's the Dark Shrine.
Dark Shrine does go down.
Going for the very fast DT is just gonna. His opponent doesn't get any detection by then, and in standard Protoss you wouldn't get a forge. So the.
Oh, the robotics facility is out though. If he times this observer right,
if he gets that observer out, maybe. Yeah, we do see the probe getting in there. Did he spot the robotics facility? No, he didn't.
We'll see what gets produced here. He's saving up money, so I feel like it will be. And it looks like no, No observer coming out. This could be dangerous. He is
Immortal
producing
coming
an
out here.
Immortal.
This could be devastating for Artisine, as he won't have any detection available for these DTs. We see the Dark Shrine about 3/4 of the way done. 3 gateways, so going to be able just to, as soon as this Dark Shrine finishes, and in this proxy position, we'll see what he opts to go for.
infHarm saying, this is for his clan. His clan is watching. This is for his clan.
Very excited, trying to show off for his clan. Also,
4J.
the second unit produced will be a warp prism.
Oh,
out of this robotic.
here's the warping of the DTs.
Be a very strong play, but
DTs
the DTs
move in.
DTs move in. Does he spot them?
He runs straight by. Oh, he does spot them, but there's nothing he can do. He just has to chase them, hopelessly chasing them. Probes are pulled, but just going down one at a time.
Here comes the observer out. He needs to.
He can win this game. And it doesn't look like he kills the army. That, however.
First DT falls. There's one sniping this pylon over here. Another DT hidden.
This DT's just going to hide. You can maybe use him later for some later pressure after that observer leaves. A defense, actually, a very solid defense by our other Protoss player.
I want to see a warp prism now.
Yeah, blue balls. I want to see warp prisms. I would like to see one.
Going down for Artisine in response to his DTs being cleaned up, as well as another warp gate. Both players expanding, having one dealt with the pressure, and the other one having his army cleaned up.
We also see
a push out here could do a lot of damage.
Here, could do just a phenomenal amount of damage, as there are only 3 stalkers out on the field. We see also only 3 warp gates and 1 robotics facility, and the force down. Cancels the robotics facility. He says, "No, I don't want that. I just wanted to move it." Looks like he just wanted to move it over there. Didn't like that position. He likes the aesthetics of his base to be very neat and orderly.
We do see this DT still in good position. If he does see him
attack and kill every probe in there.
Not giving up on his DT pressure, a very good thing. Well, that didn't work. I'll just get rid of these DTs, do what damage I can, and hope for the best later on.
If he could,
you do see the DT moving. He gets spotted. Will get taken out here.
He survives, only taking shield damage.
The force field's evading the cinch there. There's another force field. He's going to get away, though. There's a cannon going down, snipes the probe, needs to keep running. Another tapping this DT at all. He is going to get away safely.
Does get out just fine. Alright, it looks like we're having a little bit of lag on the stream. Just stick with me, guys.
We do see entirely stalkers. The response from infinity's Harm. Artisine trailing in the food count, but I feel like that defense was very stellar by him. Clutch defense to the DT try and catch up in the macro.
If we go to the unit counting station here, we see 1 DT out and 11 stalkers, as
the workers killed is 9 to 1.
If we go to the workers killed, pretty.
So 9 traded for 2 DTs.
I'm not sure getting the advantage he needs, but I don't know if that's worth it.
I like what Artisine's doing. Rather than just sticking with the DTs, is going to transition into more of a macro style game, getting his second up, and the whole 4-gate semblance of this matchup has been broken.
It has been broken. We had a lot of breaking of trends today in the bronze-silver level tournament, as builds are not necessarily as important as mechanics at this level of play. We also see a bit of a Colossus Den here.
At 76 and 76. There's the warp reset by Artisine. Artisine could be